Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Let's go left, I guess. So, the fire escape map would be more useful if it wasn't encrypted. Okay, so that's the same as the other one. Liberal Arts Department. Oh. A shelf full of various industrial cleaning products. A photo of a bare-necked pin-up girl. Scandalous. It's a nasty mop. You got an item, nasty mop. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing everybody that mop does anything other than just evenly distributing the filth on a floor. Actually, probably wasn't the devil. It was probably whoever invented the mop. That would be good if I had muscle-based. The sign says the drinking fountain is out of order. This is the most locked door you've ever encountered. Cola machine, 5. Oh, it looks like they forgot to unpack the cans before they loaded the machine up. You got an item, crate of cola. Take it to this... Ooh, rum and coke? This door is sealed. Geology. Oh, another one of these. Close it. Talk to the microphone. Can I go in here, please? Student ID, Boss Zombie confirmed. Access to this doorway is limited to students and faculty in the geology department. Foo. These notices have been steamed to illegibility. Spider wing? Oh. If this warrants further investigation, somebody else is going to have to do it. You speaking to the microphone. Excuse me, can I go inside? Nope. Okay. This drinking fountain is filled with spider eggs, making it the second grossest drinking fountain you've ever seen. Test or disregard. Regard it. But regarding the door, you are instructed to disregard it. Disregard it. Alright. The flyer for a frat party in this notice board. Check it out. Ah, too bad. The party was weeks ago. You note down the address just in case they have another party later. Zeta Omega Omicron. Spiders? Okay. The Athena terminal has had some of its important parts replaced by a pineapple. There's one of those Athena locks on this door, but it seems to have been tampered. Another one of these, wow. Close it. Is a mass of petrified pigeon poop. You aren't afraid of pigeons, but you're a little apprehensive about wandering into the middle of a huge crowd of them. This is where the pigeons do all of their business. Okay, well. You pick through the coop's contents and gather a few pigeon eggs. A group of pigeons is called a flight, and a group of pigeon eggs is called a pile. Alright. This telescope is pointed up at the stars. Look in the eyepiece. What am I looking at here? Oh. It's like an ice cream or something? Or a latte? 3 bombs. A gun. So there's a weird, like, hand thing grabbing a... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, meat. Interesting. Do I have to remember all these? Wonder what for. This is broken. Whatever these machines do, this one isn't doing it. There's nothing over here except even more of these machines. Aren't those just ventilation units? Okay, back here, I guess. Nothing else to do. What's here? The SIT courtyard. This sculpture is called Zero Man. That's also what you rate on a scale of 1 to 10, man. Oh, okay, so they all connect. I see. This must be symbolic of something, probably bats. So that's... Oh, so that's... I see how it links all together now. Oh, this map is pretty small then. That's the infinite hallway. Okay, greenhouse is over there. Oh wait, I want this one. Okay, astronomy. Can I get in here? Access to this door was limited to students. That's me. Authorization verified. Access granted. Thanks. You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages. Come on in. Oh, I didn't see all of these. The world's largest blackboard on loan from SIT Materials Science Department. Diagram of constellation. So I saw some of these. Oh, hello. Are you taking my astrology course? Astrology? I thought this was supposed to be astronomy. Astrology is kind of unscientific for SIT, isn't it? Well, yes. Some take that narrow, pedestrian view, certainly. Such as the Dean and the Grant Committee. But I suppose if you're just here for astronomy, I can give you the edited version of the course. I'm actually in a hurry, so that'd be great. I have 15 constellations diagrammed on a blackboard behind me. Only 12 of them are genuine. All you have to do is mark the 3 false ones. That seems pretty straightforward. How do I find out which are which? Exploring the heavens themselves. Come again. There's a telescope on the roof of the SIT spider wing. You can get through the scalar wing. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to teach me how to do astral travel or something. No, I saved that for the 201. I'll be right back. Well, I didn't see all of these. While exploring the halls of SIT, you happen upon a group of tough-looking goblins wearing backwards baseball caps, slouching around insolently and watching for nerds to harass. Given that this is SIT, you'd think they'd be spoiled for choice, but apparently they settled on you. Hey, you who are there, being a nerd. Who, me? A nerd? Yes, a book reader weakling you look like. This is nerd actions, not tough like a jockling, which is us. I agree. I strongly object to being characterized as a nerd based solely on my appearance. The Jocklins exchange looks. Definitely a nerd. Definite a nerd. Confirmed very. They stand up and approach you, cracking their knuckles. Hey, what are you doing? We are swirl your head into a toilet. That is the fate of a nerd. I'm gonna kick your butts. Oh, there's like a... Whoa. Oh, look, it's me! Oh, is that what the Mobius thing does? It doubles everything's stats? I don't know if that's... Well... I don't know if I like that. Wait, when did it get upgraded to 15 times that it hits? Wow. Who's the nerd now? Troy, I mean goblins. 16. SIT sports drink, Jocklin strap, Jocklin pom-pom. Alright, what do those do? Melee weapons by 5. 3 melee damage to a pair of pants. Oh, increases all your allies' muscle, musicality, and moxie by your moxie. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ah, maybe I don't want the Mobius ring, though. Do I have the one... I don't have a ring that increases the, everything hits ability. I'll keep the toilet ring, because that's been working pretty well. Science, or spiders. Roof access. Okay, so I've got... Start from the top left. So we've got the... I'll just call that like a latte. This is a firework with a fuse. Octopus. Nothing else that way. Gun. Meat. Wait, he said there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 here. That's like in the background? No. Oh, wait. Is it like... Some of them have multiple things in the design? I didn't think about that. Let me go back and take a look. Wander into an empty classroom and find a blackboard covered with complex physics equations. You learn the equations until they become a part of you. You'll have to remember to check that box on your next census form. Oh. Guess it's astronomy. Okay, so for sure... that one's real, that one's real, that one's real. Oh, never mind. A lot of these are... wait, that doesn't... I'm missing something to this. I can't find all the constellations. They don't all show up in the telescope. Ah, yes, you can see there's a trick to it. And that trick is... well, if I just told you the mysteries of the cosmos, it wouldn't be a learning experience. You are literally a teacher, though, right? Everything in life is a matter of perspective. You just need to learn how to look at things from a different point of view. Huh. Oh, is it like you're using your left eye versus your right eye? Okay. This one is Moxie. No. I forgot I can jump. A matter of perspective. Okay, so I think I'm missing something to there. Maybe get like an eye patch somewhere and I can do something with that. I got energizing powder. Okay. Laundry room. Barbecuing. Oh, right, this goblin. This goblin is concentrating on their... cooking? Steam access tunnel. Oh, you think this door will be locked, but it isn't. You've never been less interested in the contents of a vending machine. Finest snouts. Culinary science. Oh, wait, that's me. Authorization verified. Access granted. Thanks. You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages. Ooh. It's an omelet station. This counter is surrounded by scary floating sandwich parts. The air around this deep fryer is thick with grease, making breathing an unpleasant experience. This oven has been left open and heat is blasting out. A very cold stone, so cold you can see wisps of vapor curling off of it. A large do-word labeled complex syrup sits on the lab bench here. Simplify it. Take part of the syrup, divide it by the square root of -1, and then add it back to the rest. Voila! You add an item, doer of simple syrup. This looks like it'll come in handy for mixing drinks at the speakeasy. Oh. I need to go back there. Hello, are you a new culinary art student? Yes, I picked it as my elective. Great, in that case, what you need to do is pretty simple. What's that? Just use the cooking stations here to prepare a full day's worth of food. Okay, that seems reasonable. I'll need all 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus an appetizer and dessert. Got it. Please hurry, all of the other students left for vacation and I'm absolutely starving. I'll get right on it. You butter up a pan, whisk your eggs, and get them sizzling nicely. Now it's time to pick some stuff from the station's frankly intimidating variety of omelet fillings. What do you want to put in first? Hot dog. What's next? I'm trying to think of what would actually be okay in an omelet. We already have meat, so not ham. Maybe broccoli? Snake meat. Ugh. Here, let's do ketchup. Be a weird one. Hot dog, broccoli, and ketchup omelet. Oh, there you look delicious. Oh, sorry, for a second there I hallucinated you were a huge talking roast chicken. What do you need? I did the extra credit assignment. Oh, syrup, good job, but it doesn't look like I'll be needing it for today's menu. You can go ahead and keep it. Thanks. Got one of the meals ready. I'm hungry enough that I don't want to see anyone. I don't want anyone to see me eating. Okay, spooky armor. Do any of these do spooky, or is that specifically pants? Actually, did I have any pants to do spooky armor? I've got the clown things, which honestly doesn't make any sense for spooky, but sure. You choke down your fear and approach the polter sandwich. If you're gonna make the regular sandwich out of this haunted mess, you have to start with some bread. You survey your options. What kind of bread do you want to grab as it floats past? A belligerent ciabatta. You get 7 XP. You sweep the ciabatta onto the floor and stomp it until it surrenders. Next comes the heart of the sandwich, the meat. Seductive mortadella. You flirt with the mortadella. Did you know that your name means the delicious death in French? The mortadella blushes and giggles as it slowly reclines onto the bread. Now it's time to choose a cheese. The hyperactive Jarlsberg. You mentally dominate the Jarlsberg and force it to drift onto the sandwich. And finally, the most important decision of the entire sandwich making process. Which condiment will you use? I mean, ketchup's a little weird for this type of sandwich. I would say either mustard or mayonnaise. Let's go with mustard. An acceptable sandwich. The air on this deep fryer is thick. Deep fry something. Uh-oh. Fairy cake? I have a lot of these. A deep fried fairy cake. Interesting. Hot armor. Since you can stand the heat, you don't feel obligated to get out of the kitchen. You approach the oven and discover a fully cooked dish inside. Some other student must have left it there. It's just a plate of shrimp. That's weird. You were just thinking about a plate of shrimp. Oh, that's dinner settled then. That was easy. I need cold armor for this. Do any of these do cold armor? I've got hot armor. I've got lots of hot armor. Do I have any hand things that do cold armor? Wait, where's the hand things? Here. I'm sure one of these does cold armor. Wow. Am I just not... Huh. No cold armor besides that? Wow. Do I have... What effects do I currently have? Food. Okay. So I can have a potion. I really have no cold armor items at all? Wow. Huh. How did I don't know how I failed to get that. Potions. Alright, I must have something that's cold. Bottle of ice soda. Well... Do I have anything less impressive that... Wow, that is my only cold armor item? Wow, okay. Yeah, bottle of ice soda. Sure. I'll switch my pants back before I forget that. You dig around in the cabinet under the ice-cold slab of marble and find several tubs of ice cream, some miscellaneous toppings, and a bunch of scoops, spatulas, and other equipment. Oh, wait. Never mind. I need my fancy pants. Fancy pants. They're clown pants. Compose a frozen dairy symphony. You fish around in the cupboard some more and find a bottle of fresh cream and a flask of liquid nitrogen. With the addition of a vanilla bean and some legitimate culinary science, you produce a bowl of the freshest, smoothest ice cream imaginable, and garnish it with curls of shaved chocolate and an artistic drizzle of strawberry puree. Then a light dusting of cinnamon and some coarse-grained sugar to add sparkle, and crown it with a fresh ruby red cherry on top. To heck with a sundae, you've created a whole 3-day weekend. A gourmet parfait. Exquisite. So I guess the whole point of this was just stat checks. Finished all the cooking. Okay, great. Let's see what you got here. Hot dog, broccoli, and ketchup omelet. Interesting choices. Not what I would have picked myself, but I'm intrigued. And for lunch, that is a fine-looking sandwich. A classic example of the form. Now this dinner, let's see. Appetizer's a deep-fried fairy cake. Wow, I haven't seen that one before. Can't wait to try it. And a plate of shrimp scampi, I guess. Looks a bit overdone, but shrimp is tricky, so I admire your courage. And holy moly, that sundae is a masterpiece. Incredible. Do I pass? Yes, absolutely. Great job. She reaches into a desk drawer and pulls out a fork for each hand. Now, please leave before you see something you can't unsee. I need you to sign my course transcript first. Oh, yes, right. Here you go. Thanks, bon appetit. The professor is snoring behind your desk in the midst of the most comprehensive food coma you've ever witnessed. You don't even see the plates anywhere. Well, good for her. Frozen food? The door is stuck shut, which is similar to being frozen. They spelled notice is wrong, but they were hoping nobody would notice. There's a flyer for a local diner. Might be worth checking out. Fish and chips. Oh, phys ed. Okay, can't do that one. Oh, let's go into the steam tunnels. Is there nothing here? The sign above the hatch reads Steam Tunnel Access. Protective gear recommended but not provided. Very old manhole cover. So old it's practically an ape hole. Haha. Spider wing. Okay, we've got something. BBQ wing. Which one did I come from? Barbecue wing, right? Oh, laundry room. Oh, another one of these. Close it. I have a lot of experience. Let's get some more sleaze armor, I guess. How high does it go? What's my sleaze armor currently at? 6. Wow. Steam powered. This would dry your clothes way faster than boiling them. Trove of dangerous laundry chemicals. Steam powered washing machine. Door is painted shut from this side. So it's... The rat waves at you as you approach. Take a closer look. Hey there, little fella. The rat emits a few squeaks. What's shaking? The rat dashes into his hole and returns holding a tiny piece of cheese. He points at you, sweeps his arm broadly from left to right, then points at the cheese. He stares at you for a few seconds and eats the crumb. You want me to bring you some cheese? The knot rads and scurries around in a quick little circle. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I have some cheese. Conjure up some cheese. Cheese wizard. You got an item. Cheese. Conjure cheese. The rat sniffs the cheese and makes a few delighted squeaking noises. He drags the cheese into his hole and emerges with a ring. White hot ring. Thanks, Mr. Rat. When you apply on fire, apply 1 extra. Oh, this will make you like King Midas except with fire instead of gold. Cheese loaf. A snake tooth ring. He wrinkles his nose at the loaf, but decides in the end that it's worth keeping. He drags it into his hole and emerges with a ring. A snake tooth ring. Sorry, the next one will be better. The rat squeaks as if to say no problem. When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. Oh. Alright, so if I find more cheese, bring to rat. That's the greenhouse. I don't want to go there yet. Somebody has tapped into the steam pipe to power this radio. The sign has been scraped off this door. Curious. Strange lab. This device appears to be collecting steam for some reason. A case full of roaches? Ah, why? Someone appears to be living down here. A nervous-looking guy in his late 40s. He seems surprised to see you in his secret lab. Hi there, I'm Boss. Hi, I'm Rufus. How did you find this place? Oh, just kind of poking around in the steam tunnels, exploring, you know. Yeah, that's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated it when I set up this secret lab. Why do you have a secret lab? Is it a department out of regular labs? I'm not actually supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go. Oh, what happened? Did they fire you for using the forbidden meth? Not at all. ICT is the last place they would fire you for that. I was joking? They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing brother to publish any original research. Wait. Was Rufus your brother in West of Loathing? Is this that Rufus? Hold on. I have to check if that character was named Rufus. No, it was something like Rufus, right? Is your kid brother? Wow, this place is full of callbacks to West of Loathing. That's awesome. That hardly seems fair. It's probably just as well. I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, and as the students would say. So you set up this hidden lab to continue the search for your brother? Yes, basically, although I'm taking a more roundabout route toward it now. What happened to your brother? He left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. He spearheaded the expedition that pushed the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Frisco. Okay, I could just wait and read this. Wow. Yeah, he was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from him all the time, but then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all of his friends from back then, but nobody knows where he went. My only guess is that he decided to keep heading north and hopped a ship. I couldn't get any passenger records dating that far back, though, so that was pretty much as far as it leads. That's too bad. What are you working on now? Well, this is going to sound crazy, but, you know, we have a saying here at SIT, science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science. I see, so you're doing a little dabbling in the forbidden arts, eh? Oh no, I checked the rulebook thoroughly, and nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. Aha, I get you. So what's the plan? Well, I mean, I've just met you, and I hesitate to get someone else mixed up in this. Oh, I'm pretty mixed up already. In the last 2 days, I've had to deal with fairies, time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen. You know about the fishmen? That's perfect. I can definitely use your help. I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I am curious, but some other time maybe. What I'm focused on now is predictive quantum telecommunications. I'm gonna need you to explain that one to me. Well, there's this brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. It's only a couple of years old, but if some of the theories pan out, it could be staggering. But the specific part that I'm interested in is that quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distances instantaneously. I think this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance? You mean as in psychic stuff? Tarot cards and crystal balls? Crystal balls, yes, exactly. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my brother is, and maybe even let me communicate with him. I know where a crystal ball is. Neat, how can I help? Okay, well, all the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fish Mother. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know? This one creature that laid all the fishmen eggs. Which is a little weird, actually, biologically speaking, because that indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. What? See, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination. The fishmen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would... What? Never mind, sorry. I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is, the Fish Mother is thought to have a sort of magical psychic link with all the fishmen. Psychic, gotcha. So what do you need? Well, legend has it that fish mothers occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is, if it has the right kind of fish mother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link. I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of these pearls? Yes. The fish mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is a sort of organic valve. Ah, jeez, it's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was going to say cloaca, but yes, it's a huge butthole that keeps out anything that isn't related to the fish mother. So how do I get in? You aren't going to like it. I already don't like it. I can make a sort of disguise goop to cover you with. Swell. How much am I getting paid for this? I don't actually have much meat left after setting up this lab. But maybe the fish mother's lair has some treasure in it? I mean, definitely. The fish mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of treasure, great treasure in it. I love treasure, I'm in. Great, in order to make the fishman disguise goop, I'm going to need some fishman eggs. About 3 pounds of them according to my calculations. But if the eggs are in the fish mother's lair, no, the regular fishmen carry them around to keep an eye on them. We have a bunch of little hideouts all over the SIT campus in Ocean City, or rather all under, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers. Well, this just keeps getting better and better. Here, you'll need one of these to open the manhole cover. Okay, wish me luck. Make some potions. Oh no, I'm fine. Mission looks dangerous. A bookcase full of strange science and math books. While these books are all way too advanced for me, actually there's one in there that's right up your alley. Third shelf, third from the left. You have the order of your bookshelf memorized? I don't have to memorize it. I understand the principles by which I arrange things, and I never deviate from them. Gotcha. You look on the third shelf, and sure enough, the third book is eerily relevant to your interest. Space Times Rainbow. Thanks, Rufus. Reality Shift. Gain 30 armor against every element. Ooh. You read enough of the book to be able to pretend you read it if anybody asks. You could actually read it, but that would be a lot of work. So I can make it do 5 of every... Wow. Okay, next experience. Wait. There's a weird set of mirrors mounted together here. It must be part of some kind of optics experiment. Check your own optics. Oh, okay, that's just that. A scientific vessel of some kind. What's this? A dewar. What's a dewar? Container for fluids. What kind of fluids? Usually valuable scientific substances. Not that one, though. What's in this one? Absinthe. Oh, can I have it? If you want, sure. You carefully pack up the dewar for transit back to the purple door. Neat. If the label is to be believed, this is a crate full of arcane hot plates. Can I have one of these hot plates? Sure, I've got plenty, and having access to that level of technology will increase the odds he'll survive helping me. That's very kind of you. Grab one of the hot plates before he does some more math and changes his mind. Cook from the comfort of your room. Oh. It's a big pile composed of 80% garbage and 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Okay. 9 moxie. How much moxie? I have 7. Ooh, an extra... Ooh, that's actually really good. So I need something that gives me 2 more moxie. Okay, I have a tricorn hat. I need 1 more moxie. Oh, there's a weapon. Oh, increased damage of a weapon. Chunk of lead. Wait, versus... A bonus damage versus the damage. I don't know what the difference is. +1 moxie. Okay. This thing looks dangerous. A short-circuiting electrical prod. Muscle +5. Okay. Do I have anything else that can get me some more moxie? The SIT pants I can get will give me moxie. And then I can... I can get a drink at the speakeasy. Okay, so Rufus's lab has its own shortcut. Let me switch back to my normal gear just in case. What else did I switch? Oh, the ring. So let's head back to Ocean City. Do these grates count? No. Well, now I gotta find all the manhole covers that I've passed in the last 2 areas. That surprised me. I thought there was one in this area. Oh wait, isn't there one in the actual speakeasy? Okay, so I've got lots of stuff. Absinthe, cola. So track some downward artsy types. Come in handy if children want to get drunk here. Simple syrup. So what does that all get me? Ooh, absinthe gives me mysticality and moxie. Ooh. Wait, but... Oh! These are mixers. That's a crazy good... That's a crazy good thing. Hold on a second. Wait, not that. Oh wait, this is... No, this is a combat skill. I don't know why I thought of... Where is it? Mysticality, Moxie, and Maxates. Oh, that's crazy. I thought there was a grate in here, but I guess not. Alright, let's look. I know I've passed a bunch, I just don't remember where. Shadows over Loathing. Not over. Over. Loathing. Grate. Locations. Or they're manholes, not grates. Manhole listing, Steam community. That would be handy. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this seems to be a list of them. Oh, there's only 3 here. Oh, there's none. I thought there were some in the lake area. I guess not. So the first one's in Goldthwaite Park. Okay. Where was it? It was like over here, right? Was it down in the maintenance department? There it is. Oh, an open manhole leads even deeper. Hobo code on this brick. The code reads emergency ring behind this brick. You pull out the brick and sure enough, there's a ring behind it. Rush ring. You act earlier in... Ooh. That might be worth it since I have so much AP. Maybe I'll do that. Try that for a little while. Oh. Underground Fishman Bar. This fishman is neither capable nor interested in talking to you. This fishman is a scaly, silent type. You don't seem to be able to get the bartender's attention. The fishman came here to drink, not talk to you. Either a fishy-looking guy or a guy looking fishy. Either way, it seems like he's getting an angry drunk on. Hey buddy, what's up? Who asked you? Blah. Takes a couple of fishman eggs out of his pocket and lobs them at the bartender. Hey, give me another! Glurba. The bartender shoots him some side-eye, although technically fishermen are always doing that, and brings over another bottle of something. Ask him about his weird head. You pause, trying to think of a more diplomatic way to phrase that. Say, I couldn't help but noticing. I ain't gonna take that from the likes of you. You and what army? I ain't gonna take nothing from nobody. Yeah, you tell him, buddy. Yeah, another thing. That's right, you said it. That's right, I shed it. Hey, bartender, bring one over from my friend here. Pitches another couple of eggs at the bartender, who reluctantly brings you a 40 ounce, and a fine-looking mug. Is this Brian? Think you can match me, Erlunge? I'll drink you under the table. Go for it. Despite this being an obviously terrible idea, you manage to down 2.5 pints of raw seawater without throwing up. You immediately have a splitting headache. Your drinking buddy laughs at your pained expression. Still standing. Not bad. Bartender, another round. You choke down another giant bottle of sweet seawater. Despite the volume of liquid sloshing around inside you, your mouth feels entirely dry, and you're thirstier than you've ever been in your life. Someone is practicing jazz drum solos very nearby, possibly inside your skull. Not bad, friend. Course, I got a head start on you. One more. You can literally feel your internal organs turning into jerky. The edges of your vision are going black. You manage to stay upright just long enough to see the fish guy's head hit the table. Then you rifle through his pockets and stagger out the door, with your mug still desperately clutched in one hand. Once you're done throwing up, you take a little nap. Fishman row, nasty mug. Oh, can I not go back in? Oh, he's just gone. Oh, a barrel of olives. Fancy Dan would love to have this if you can manage to sneak it out of here. If this was a legitimate shop, you'd have just legitimately shoplifted. I wonder what that gives me. That must be a mixer component, I guess. Alright, the next one was at the St. Polycarp's. Oh, this guy. Sure. I'll just keep buying paper clips. Oh, okay, I get it. These are all in underground places. Because now there's a manhole here, probably. Yep, okay, I get it. Oh, another one of these. This is an old stain, but a big one. This narrow pipe leads to a different part of the sewers. Yell into it. Thankfully, nobody answers. On Fishman Casino. The plant in this pot looks very greasy. Sorted grease. Okay. Somebody's tried to class up the joint with some dead ferns. It looks like the fishermen have set up a little casino. Fun. The game seems to consist of throwing a handful of pebbles and rusty nails on the table. It's both very simple and very vague. Watch for a while. The player next to you puts some fishman eggs on the table. The croupier picks up the pebbles and nails and hands them to the player, who shakes them up and scatters them across the table. croupier frowns and makes a sweeping gesture, then picks up the nails and pebbles and hands them back to the player. The player makes a grumbly blah sound and tosses them on the table again. The croupier peers at the nails and pebbles, then nods. The player thinks for a moment, then picks up a nail and tosses it on the table again. When it comes to a stop, the croupier shrugs and makes a small gesture. The player makes a glub noise and takes his eggs back. You continue watching, hoping to glean some understanding. The player counts out some eggs and puts them on the table. The croupier then gathers the trinkets and passes them to the gambler, who tosses them wildly onto the table. The croupier seems impressed. He nods to the player, who picks up one of the nails and tosses it again. The croupier adds a large pile of eggs to the player's bet, and the player grabs them with a burbling cry of joy and greed. The dealer looks at the other player, who then places another bet of eggs. The dealer collects the nails and pebbles, hands them to the player, and waits as the player shakes them up and tosses them into the air. The croupier scans the results, then shakes his head. The player scowls as the croupier takes his eggs. The fisherman gambler antes up some eggs again. The dealer hands the pebbles and nails to the player, kisses them, and then sends them flying onto the table. The croupier nods at the player, picks up one of the nails, and carefully drops it again. The croupier shakes his head, and the player takes back these eggs with a small grumble. Okay, so this is just repeating. Place a bet. Oh, he puts the meat on the table. The croupier blinks at it, but doesn't object. He picks up the nails and pebbles and hands them to you. You shake them up and drop them on the table. They bounce and roll a little, but quickly come to rest. The croupier looks at them and nods at you. You carefully consider the arrangement of pebbles and nails, and choose a nail to retoss. When the nail comes to rest, the croupier looks impressed. He adds a pile of fishman eggs to your meat and pushes them towards you. You won, apparently. Spiffy! You already won their game. Order a drink. Blurgerbil? He holds up a bottle of some kind of greenish-brown liquid that you assume is probably mostly kelp juice and sewer moss squeezings. Okay, sure. The bartender pours some of the liquid into a battered cocktail shaker and shakes it up with a handful of gravel, then pours it into an empty tin can. Eat? This is the second drunkest fisherman you've ever seen. Increases muscle by 1 and max AP. My goodness. And the last one is... Oh. Last one is over here. I should look if I have any new dates to look up as well. Oh, this is where I first saw the fisherman too. Interesting. I can't examine this. Oh, I can go fishing in these areas? I didn't even know. Fish in a sack. Nasty bag. Fish in a sack. You step through the hole in the wall and down a short tunnel and emerge in front of a whole crowd of yelling fishmen. This almost sends you into a panic until you realize they aren't yelling at you. They're yelling at two fishmen pummeling each other in the boxing ring. Looks like you've discovered a literal underground fighting league. Oh, okay. The first rule is glub glub glub. The second rule is also glub glub glub. This guy almost looks human, apart from the gill flaps and the big fishy lips. He's either commentating the boxing match or practicing to be a world-class gargler. Huh. We don't get many Inhumans down here. You here to bet or fight? Ask about betting. It ain't complex. You place a bet on a next round, and if the fighter you pick wins, I pay you. Since you're human, I assume you're betting meat. I can cover that with reasonable amounts. It's round by round, not the whole match? Nah, we got no idea how long this fight's gonna go. Could be days. Place a bet. 25 meat. Oh, high roller here. Who you betting on? Jack the Shark, Sharky, or Tom Loughran? Tommy Loughran. Alright, 25 on Loughran. It's a bet. Watch the fight. The two fighters come out swinging. Sharky lands a hard uppercut on Tommy's jaw. Sharky surprises Tommy with a left hook. Catches Tommy off guard and nails him with a rising uppercut. Tommy spins around and hits the floor. Well, can't win them all, chum. Place another bet? I'll do it again on Tommy. I'll do it one more time on Tommy. There we go. Two fighters leave their corners carefully sizing each other up. Is it just random? Well, now I've broken even. Nope. Oh wait, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be 2 Tommy wins? No, it's not. It's random. Wow, I'm losing a lot of meat. Wow, I'm just losing all my meat. Is it really just random and I've been unlucky? Okay. Lost a lot of meat doing that. Alright, about fighting. Sure, kid. Sure you can. Only rule is just bare knuckles only, no weapons. Plus, this is the title bout, and we can't interrupt it. Sharky and Tommy have been going 34 rounds already. If you want to fight, you gotta jump in there and beat them both for the title. What do I get if I win? Holds up a large tarnished brass belt. Oh. No weapons. So... can I just do that and... Let me at him. Okay, kid, your funeral. What's your name? Boss Zombie. Ladyish and Glurgler. A new challenger approaches. Facing Jack the Sharky, Sharky, and Tommy Loughran for the championship title in round 34. It's Boss Chumbucket Zombie. Hey, good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Can I still use my abilities? Oh, I sure can. Sucks for you guys. I have lots of AP. So I have 2 more AP. You have 9 health still. So if I hit one guy... Actually, this will do 6... So let's do one of these. And how much damage does this do? A slap. It does 11. I don't like that death animation. $16 HP, 8 XP, Fishman Row Championship. You win! The announcer grudgingly gives you the championship belt. You scrape the eggs off of it and stash it in your sack. Tommy and the shark pick themselves up and go back to pummeling each other, probably just for something to do. +5 to melee attacks. Okay. I've lost the plot a little. So I need... oh, I need a lot more Moxie. So I can get 2 from equipment. I need 1 more, which I guess I should get from a... oh, right, I was going to buy the pants. Right. I guess let's head back to Plunkett Street. Oh, wait, I want to go back, because I didn't realize you can fish in the sewer areas. Oh. Molly notices some tin cans scattered in an alleyway and stops to stack them into a pyramid. Let's do some bean shooter practice. Every little bit helps, and anyway, my fingers getting itchy. Seems like maybe we shouldn't be shooting guns in the middle of the city. Ah, baloney. It's copacetic. The fuzz here ain't worth a plugged nickel. Or copacetic? And who else is gonna raise a beef when we're clearly healed? I'll take your word for it as soon as I figure out what it was. 2 of you take turns shooting at the cans until you run out of cans. So can I fish here too? Oh, how did I miss this? Oh, I can. Nasty goo. Fish in a sack. Fish in a sack. Nope, wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons. These ones again. Oh, but I go first now. Oh, even my buddy goes first too. That I didn't know. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, we're now the three of us are the first. Wow. That's pretty damn good. Okay, back here. There was... The other areas are all in the SIT area, right? I've not been there... Okay, so of those areas, I've only been to one. Which should be fine. Okay. Let's go back to Plunkett, and I want to... But I might need it later. And then... I kind of want to see what the olive does. Oh, messages. Oh, okay. Upon auditorily processing the alert bell from this telephonic device, I have answered it. Come on, Dawn, dial it back a notch. As it is you who have dialed my number, I do not entirely understand this request, Mr. Zombie. Alright, well, anyway, what do you need? Our observationalists have reported that you have or will soon become operational within Porkham, and the locus of education known as the Seaside Institute of Technology. Is this another shakedown? I'm not going to put the screws on an entire university for you. That will not be necessarious. We are not in a competitivist relationship with this academical institution. No kidding. The specific task we require of you is too sensitivinal to communicate to you in a telephonular manner. Proceed to the luncheonette Fish and Chips, whereupon you will meet with one of our operatives, who is known by the sobriquet Greasy Steve. You'll recognize him by... No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll know him when I see him. Then fortuitous chance on your objective. Oh, and I got stuff in my room, too. SOT pennant. Rufus's hot plate. Oh, neat. Foods. Are any of these... Ooh. Well, I can get infinite enriched flour at this point. AP regen. What's AP regen? Do you... I guess if you... I haven't made it to another round since I increased my AP. So I guess I haven't actually, That one's really good. Okay, I'll save it for when I actually need it. Now, what did I get? I got olives. Oh, and I got something else from the fish. This. Oh, no, that's not something I can use. In the... Oops. Let's see. Olives. Our martini's been a little lackluster, I must admit. Okay, so I do absinthe. Wait. Order a drink. No olive? Oh, that's so incredibly good. Fancy cocktailed. Oh, is there one of those that gives you more item drops? I would love that. Alright, so I need to go to the gift shop, which is like right here, right? Yeah. I need your finest moxie pants, if you will. Those. Okay. So now I need to wear... Oops, going way too fast. This. And then... the turquoise torque, and then the new pants. Steam-powered pants. 5 max AP, 5 maximum HP. Ooh. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't realize this was... I thought this was a consumable. Because these do what? Mysticality and sleaze. I like having the mysticality though. Okay. We'll go into the robot battle arena. Actually, before I do that, I should go back. Oh, there's a lot more to this place than I thought. Oh, it loops? Does it loop or is it my imagination? Okay, it does loop. So we'll go here and open this up and then continue from there. So, thanks for joining me. Get back all the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye. Oh, hi, Molly.